On the banks of holy river Kaveri is a tiny and tranquil town of Somanathapura. Here stands the finest and most exemplary monument of Hoysala's architecture, known as the Prasanna Chennakesava Temple, or simply the Kesava Temple. Consecrated in the year 1258 CE, it is a Vaishnav Hindu Temple dedicated to might and beauty of Lord Krishna. Chenna means beautiful and Kesava means Krishna. Tourists from near and far come to visit this beautiful temple to get a view of this amazing architecture. The Chennakeshava Temple is one of the 1500 temples built by the Hoysala Empire kings in different parts of their kingdom. The Hoysala Empire kings in different parts of the kingdom built several temples in this region and is said to be the climax development in Hoysala temple style, and yet is unique in many other ways. The Chennakeshava Temple is one of the finest masterpieces of architecture representing the Hoysala structure and design, and is located at Somanathapura. The temple was constructed in 1268 by Soma Dandanayaka, a commanding officer under Hoysala King Narasimha III during the Hoysala Empire was ruling South India. The Chennakeshava Temple at Somanathapura is housed within an amazing high wall, and the doorway to the complex is via a porch with tall lathe-turned pillars. The clouded schist or sapstone is used for this temple. The major factor is that makes the Chennakeshava Temple stand out amidst the big number of Hoysala monuments are its symmetrical architecture, excellent sculptures on equally outstanding the shrines, and a temple which is surrounded by panels forming a cloister. While you will find Hoysala temples with better sculptures and some other with better architecture, this temple satisfies all requirements. It has been built by the well-known architecture and sculptor Ruvari Malitama, who was well known during his days to his expertise in ornamentation. The temple that is built on the Jagati platform is known as Trikuta or triple shrined, and completely satisfies the terminology, as all Vimanas have very good superstructure. Within the temple, all Vimana has a vestibule that connects it to the most important rectangular mandapa. Like the shrines, all the three vestibules even have their very own tower, which is known as Sukansi or nose. This is shorter, and its reason it appears like a low extension of the main superstructure over the shrine. The external walls of all the three shrines, their towers and nose, are uniformly attractive and decorated, which makes it on the whole an extremely well balanced design. The temple stands on a Jagati, and also there are three Vimanas and can be found on the back and are connected by a shared rectangular closed mandapa. The Jagati closely follows the plan of temple, and you can find a gallery which has lathe-turned pillars all over the sides of the temple complex that adds to the effect. However, there is one flight of steps which leads to the platform and one which leads to the Jagati in the main mandapa. The wide platform invites people to follow the ritualistic clockwise circumambulation prior to entering the temple hall. The complete effect of the rectangular hall is witnessed only during the temple profile is seen. The hall is witnessed only during the temple, and the hall has 16 bays. The exterior wall of the wall is also nicely decorated by the reliefs, friezes, as well as pierced window screens on top of them. All of the three shrines have a very good 16-pointed star-shaped design, and their towers are also following exactly the same design. For this reason, the entire structure appears like a rhythmic progression of the attractively decorated projections as well as the recesses. The number of points produced the towers to appear like a circular. The ceiling of the hall is supported by the late curved pillars. Between the pillars, the ceiling is arched as well as intricately decorated. The decoration comprises of multi-petaled lotus, banana buds, motifs depending on stepped stones, ponds as well as ananta, snake knots, indicating eternity. Among the three shrines, one is dedicated to Kesava. However, the idol is missing from the sanctum. Another two shrines accommodate idols of Janardana and Venugopala. The three idols are different incarnations of Lord Vishnu. That is exactly a Vaishnava temple, and you can find no representation of any types of Hindu god Shiva. Many sculptures are usually depictions of prosperity of that period, including members of royal family driving well-decorated chariots, soldiers as well as commoners driving horses, camel-drawn vehicles, dancers, musicians, hunter armed with bows and arrows and along with the dogs, and going for the hunt. You can find sculptures of palaces of kings protected by armed guards, jewelry including pendants, bracelets, waistbands and necklaces, as well as female with unique hairstyles too. The name of many architects and sculptures are found, from which it is clear that the fact the designers used to be both local as well as from outside the province. The well-known Ruvari, Malitama, Masanitama, Chameya, Rameya, Chaudeya as well as Nanjeya are accounted as locals, whereas Pallavachari and Cholavachari are compared and considered artists belonging to Tamil region. A classical example of the famous Hoysala architecture and one of the three temples of its kind to be nominated in the UNESCO's World Heritage List. Unfortunately, this temple is no longer used as a place of worship because the idols have been broken and desecrated by the invading Muslim armies. However, the beauty of the temple still charms thousands of visitors who visit the site to witness the magnificent artistic and engineering achievements of the era, to seek the Lord's blessing and admire the delicate carvings and sculptures whose beauty is unequal and as unique as the God that it houses. Thank you for watching my video. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and let's stay connected, explore, dream and discover. Please like and share my videos. Thank you once again.